All right, let's look here. I hate doing this because there's a lot of good people out there that have no idea that the wool's being pulled over their eyes. Let's just look at some churches, shall we? For those of you that have watched enough of my videos, you'll get this right off the bat. So here's New Beginnings Church. Well, we got the rainbow and we got the three pillars, right? The dove, that all goes back to Samaria. Okay, so that's self-explanatory. This one, New Beginnings, here we have the W, the three pillars. We got the dawn of a new day, the return to the golden age of Saturn. We've got purple, we've got yellow, that's Yahweh. Here we got the guy in the church, the seal of Saturn, the seal of Solomon. That was what was used in the story to keep the demons bound. Interesting, why do Catholic churches have cathedral gargoyles? It says to ward off the evil spirits. Oh, they must be referring to you, because I'll tell you what, I don't get the point of that, for the simple fact that if you have demonic things sitting on top of your fucking church and it's to keep the demons away, I don't think the demon's going to want to go into church anyway. I'll give you a better example. If your wife was pregnant and you took her into the maternity ward to get a checkup by the doctor that was on duty, you know, if there were, 8 guys sitting out in front with black leather jackets and their collars up, flipping knives around and polishing guns, and it said maternity ward on there, would you believe it's a maternity ward? Or maybe it's something else, disguised as something else. See, kind of the same thing. New Beginnings Fellowship, the dawn of a new day. All of this is the sun rising. It's the start over. Here's the X. Okay, if you look at your Windows logo, it goes green, yellow, blue, red. That's what that means. This is the beginning again. This is a beauty here. Love people. Sure, just like this guy does. See that? There's your circle. See, there's your X. Love people. Oh, this is a real gem. This is New Beginnings Church. This is where the girl that was 6 months old, the guy that wrote Loopy Fiasco, yeah, the video I did earlier where I was screaming. Here, this is the name of the church, New Beginnings Church, so that's the dawn of a new day, Saturn. Here's N3. That is not a bird, that's a 3. The 3 represents Saturn in the Kabbalistic tree, which happens to be, I'll give you a clue, it's not Japanese, okay? And it ain't Hindu. This is my favorite of all time. I love this. This is WJYS. Now it has Christian programming, as we can see. It's TV out here. Wheaton Christian Center, Trinity United Church, Chicago State University, Chicago Slaughter. Well, why is it, if it's Christian, why is it showing Saturn? Ooh, that's a toughie. Let me see. Maybe this will help. Before they put this in, we spell this backwards, and what do we get? We get Yahweh. The yellow and the purple guy. Not Jesus. You get Yahweh. You see? They fucking lie to you on every single turn. Now, like I said, I don't like doing this to people that have faith in a church, but you better wake up and understand. Okay? Wake up and understand. You're getting lied to. I didn't make these symbols. These are symbols that churches are putting out. Saturn is Satan. Now, if that's who you want to worship, that's fine. No discrepancies here. You do what you want to do. Because I can't be responsible for you, but I am responsible to tell you this is what's going on. After that, it's out of my hands. I'm showing you. I'm not being biased. I'm not screaming, yelling, or calling anybody names. I'm saying, look, it's right there. Why are they lying to you? Why didn't they just stop it when it was here? Why did they let it go all the way around and say the way? See, because if there's truth, you don't need to lie to somebody and trick them. You know, with signs and symbols and all of this silly bullshit. Because the truth has nothing to do with the church. Don't you get it? The Chicago slaughter? What the fuck does that have to do with anything that has to do with anything? Christianity is not even a real word. It was a derogatory word, like the word that they use for black people that upsets so many people. It was a derogatory word. You know, I don't think the majority of people will never get this. You'll never understand that you got fucking screwed from the time you were born to the time you die. I can only see the lie with inside the lie. I can only imagine what the bigger lie is to this whole thing. I mean, this is just nuts. I'll just end it with this. WJYS, The Way. Titan TV. You see it? I ain't making this shit up. Wake up and understand. We've all been lied to.